You know what? I really love this comment. It is because of you and because of students like you that I am here in these kind of platforms trying to teach some math. Because, I am an educational optimist and I start from the point of view that most, if not all of students actually care about their education enough to ask for what to do to get ready for a class even before the class starts. And like many professors have become very cynical about the students themselves and how like little students care about education and how little work they're going to be doing during a semester. And look, sure, there are many students that don't give a about the classroom and about their classes, but I want to believe that that's actually a minority. And I teach and I work for students like this student who are ready to learn from day -3. So what can you do to get ready for Calculus 3? First of all, think about those topics from Calculus 1 and Calculus 2. There's a spider crawling there. Did you see that? Okay, well, anyway, first of all, think back to Calculus 1 and Calculus 2. What topics were the hardest for you and which ones you should be reviewing? That is your homework. Because things like limits, derivatives, and integrals are going to come back with a vengeance in Calculus 3. So make sure you review those if you had some weaknesses in one of those areas. Particularly in derivatives, review the chain rule. The chain rule plays a very important role when you do derivatives in several variables. And review the integration techniques, such as like U substitution, integration by parts, and so on, because we're going to be using those when we do double and triple integrals, and you don't want to be stuck on the integration techniques when you are trying to figure out regions of integration and things of that sort. But I think you already knew this. You have to review concepts from Calculus 1 and 2. So my last piece of advice is to learn how to start playing around with one of the 3D graphing calculators that are available online, such as the Desmos 3D graphing calculator or the GeoGebra 3D graphing calculator, because if you're able to plot those graphs and understand more or less what's happening, how the algebraic or the functional expressions relate to what the graph is going to look like, that's going to help you understand what's happening when you're trying to do, say, double integration of some surface. And good luck.